Hello and welcome to my new test world, or not so much a test world, but a challenge world. It's going to be a 7 days to complete a challenge. The challenges for this first challenge will be firstly to survive for 7 days. The other one is, I believe, I will challenge myself to kill at least 1,000 zombies within that 7 days. And the third challenge will be to collect and complete a sniper rifle. I intend to do further 7-day challenges with other challenges therein. I might try to do a mini bike completion. That one I find is extremely difficult. My previous world in the first Alpha 12, I didn't get a completed bike for quite some time. Like 45, 50 days? Yeah, I don't think I can do that in 7 days. Not necessarily very easily. Alright, without further ado, let me give a very quick rundown of the parameters I've set. Difficulty Warrior, day length 18. I don't play with zombies running. It's my preference, and maybe I'll change my mind eventually, but for right now, I decide zombies don't run, because I'm a butt. Normal zombie, persistent profiles for the modded, 60-minute day, block durability 50%. I get bored very easily breaking blocks, so I turn down the durability. Loot abundance 50. Now, loot respawn time is disabled. I don't believe that in the zombie apocalypse that fairies are going to come around and repopulate garbage bags. So this is a fun little challenge that I've come up with recently, and that's how I'm going to play it. I think that'll be a good little bit of fairness for the zombies don't run. Let me hear what you guys think. I personally like it. Alright, drop on death to a belt only. Enemy spawn time, craft timers none. I usually play them on fast, but since this is going to be an LP type of a game, all the other LPers don't do craft timers. I might just put those back on fast and call that another compensation. Airdrop 3 days, cheat mode on. I also have a few XML modifications that I've done on my own. So if you guys are interested, I will link the... Actually, I will probably do a specific video on how to mod the XML files. For example, one of the popular ones is the map icon for the supply crate drop. Yes, that is on here, and I will be happy to show you all how to do it. It's not that challenging once you know what you're actually looking for. As well, I've made the supply crates more generous, and, well, in addition to what they normally drop, they now also, not instead of, but also drop car loot. So it's kind of like a double crate, and one of those crates is kind of like a car. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's get started and see what we do. Alright, time to not die in 7 days. And we're in. Okay. We've spawned in forest biome. Let us start in the usual way. Hunting for nests. Woo! Good nest. Could it have been any easier? Alright, stone axe. Go! Quality 1! I think I'm gonna keep this one. Just because how can you make a quality 1 pickaxe? That's just incredible. I don't intend to handicap myself that badly and use a quality 1 stone axe forever. But it could be pretty fun to just keep it around. Alright. Some planks. And now we should be able to make a wooden bow. Level level 2! Oh, it's 43. I will take. And now... Okay, that is not one of those, nor is that. Now, I've actually noticed a lot of people don't go after cotton very much. I believe that having some cotton around to make a bandage is a good thing. Sure, I've got a medicated bandage, but what if it's just bleed out and I don't really want to have a bunch of meds on me? Honestly, the medicated bandages I only use if I'm damaged and I'm bleeding out. I think it's because I don't like to use all those aloes. I might change the recipe for the aloe cream to only use 1 aloe plant instead of 4. Alright, now we can make some arrows. 30 arrows to be exact. Alright, we'll need more feathers to make more. That's fine. I'm gonna try to make another stone axe. What do we get? Alright, I'll gain a few levels first. Now, there is a couple of things that I would like to mention to all you YouTubers. I am an introvert. That means that I do very well by myself. That means that I tend to stay within my own thoughts, and I don't vocalize them. So I'm going to apologize now if there are some quiet breaks where I'm very focused and not saying a lot. That's just how I am, and I will do the best I can to be chatty and boisterous and upbeat like all the other YouTubers are. But no promises. Okay, that finally broke. And you get to stay in my inventory as the first thing I crafted with a quality of 1. And I might as well use you up. Wow. Oh, that's right, because my stamina's so low. So that should be enough to make... What, I can't make them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... Okay, I need 3 more. A lot of people don't think about plant fiber pants. Wow. I noticed the quality level 1 is a thing at low levels. Shit. Can I get back anything? No, I can't. Fine, I'll wear them. I will definitely be making more after a little while. But if 3 out of 4 things are quality level 1, which is something I'm not familiar with, yeah, it's not going to be a thing. Alright, so, as I said, my 3 goals for now is... Ooh, I got lucky. I'm going to keep away from that a little bit. My 3 goals are kill 1,000 zombies, make a sniper rifle, and not die. Everybody wants to die, but I'm trying to think, what should I do if I die in the game? Should I start over, call it a hard mode, or a hardcore mode game? Or should I perhaps do something else? Oh, here's something I can do. Well, that's 7, that's enough. Alright. Weapon. Iron reinforced club. Don't know about you, but that's a good thing to make. Quality 58. Alright, now, if anybody doesn't know about the quality system, let me run down very quickly what that means. Now, go into character. I am currently level 2. You can make plus or minus 50 points above or below your level as a quality modifier, which means I can make mostly level 1, because that's the minimum level. However, there's a chance that I can make up to quality 70, because... is it 70? Yes, because it's 50 plus 2 times 10, which is 20. So my average is going to be 20, but my maximum is 70. Which means that 58 is 12 points under my maximum. I will take it. And since I was getting so many 1s because I'm level 2, it's gonna happen. Okay, I hear a zombie. I think I will continue in peace harvesting some grass. And since there's that house there, that'll probably end up being my base of operations for a little while. What am I gonna do? I'm so used to the craft timer that I forget that it's like, oh wait, that happened instantly? Cool! This might be easier if I clear the grass, but I don't care. I just want to throw it down. What's that little clearing I made? Alright, fine. I'm gonna chop down some more grass. Because there are some things I can do with cloth. Like, I'll be able to make cloth armor, which is halfway decent. And that will be a good thing for making sure that I am armored, because I am not a combat genius by any stretch of the imagination. I do somehow manage to not die, but usually it's through my, well, being a decent strategist. I was just playing the other day. I had full iron armor. I was in the destroyed city, and, well, I had a, what was it? I think it was a fine SMG, plenty of ammo. I decided to have fun and rain destruction upon my enemies, and I think I killed about 6 of them before dying. Yeah. These guys... I found that there's a bit of a decent bit of a timing. Kind of at the top of their head bobbing weave. There's a good moment to strike. Hitbox, where are you? Okay, I got 2 coming after me. Hello. I hit a tree. Woo. Poor defenseless tree, didn't have a chance. 2 zombies. Okay, down to 20 arrows. You'd think I'd be better at this. Yep, here, nurse. Yes, I am better at this. I know I am. Come on. There we go, level 3 on my 3rd zombie. Is that a headshot? So. Alright. Nothing. Empty bottles! Yay, we're saved! And a whole lot of nothing. Okay, so I see at least 2 more zombies of... I gotta finish you off. bonk to the head. Okay, brassy ass, as Midnight Designer likes to call it. I definitely enjoy Midnight Designer's gaming. He is a very entertaining soul, with all of his little mannerisms and expressions for everything, like brassy ass, Donata, and what have you. I also like to watch Endoms. He is a good craftsman, a good gamer. He churns through his videos. Ah, more feathers. Excellent. Alright, now we have more arrows. And now we can do some pot shots. In early game, it's often a good idea to use the bow and arrow because it does not use up your limited stamina for the eventualities of running the hell away. And it looks like there's some gravitational requirements with shooting upwards, so I'll have to aim not so much higher than that. One headshot. Two headshots. Okay, I hear at least one more walking around as well as this dweeb. There we go. You got yourself caught in a tight spot, didn't you? That's gonna be an F12. If that worked. I didn't hear the first again. Well, maybe it screenshotted, maybe it didn't. I'm also picking up these chairs. These chairs are an interesting crafting recipe for the use in the furnace. This house should have, I believe, 12 total, which is quite a lot of chairs for one house when there are no butts. Anyway, the crafting recipe is 3 planks and 4 sticks. That will yield 3 chairs, which will burn for a total of 1 minute, which means a total of 48 planks can make 30 chairs. I believe it's 30 chairs. 48 planks is 16, 32, 40. I believe that's 3 logs. So 3 logs will burn using chairs for 30 minutes. As far as I can tell, that is a very good... Ooh, 4 short iron pipes. That is a very good efficiency of the crafting for burn. While I'm up here, let's take a look around at what we see. It's kind of similar to where I spawned in my single-player game, kind of on the border of the mountain forest and the lowland deciduous forest. And I believe there's a... Oh, there's a road right there. That is good to see. What can we see on our map? Our map says we are surrounded by deposits of clay and a driveway, which is probably leading to that road. Alright, do a little bit of looting in the house. I think the ladder was over here. Is the ladder over here? The ladder is not required because lazy. Which will break down first, the door or my axe? Let us find out. Stay tuned, as this may take a while. Get in there! Get in there! Come on! Come on, you can do it! Yay! The axe prevails! Empty filing cabinet. Remember that will stay empty for eternity. Empty fridge. Which means what we can do is break that filing cabinet for scrap metal. That's a good thing to do. Sink has lead and that. Empty. More jars. Water, that's good. Not a scrap of food in this residence. Alright, what do we have? We have a wide open door. That was busted open by zombies. Garbage. This desk seemed to have a lot of clothes. Ooh, we get goggles. Goggles are not bad. I believe those require short iron pipes. I'm going to be saving mine for now, as well as green tank top. I'll also wear the green tank top. Look at this. Iron glove schematic. I don't know why, but I'm getting 2 copies of gloves. It's not something that I've modified in the game, it's just something that I've been having. I believe I'm going to leave that behind so that I can use it for filling up water bottles. Like so. Water sources have become fairly rare. Ooh, venison. I will leave that in there. I don't need to be stinking. Darn, those are both empty. Alright, this house is empty, barring that, which is going to take way too much time with the quality of tools I've got. My time would be better served, perhaps exploring the road. If I'm lucky, I'll find a campsite, which should yield a... Brain is finding words. Oh, I hear a bear. Thankfully the bears, you hear them way far away, so it's not a really big deal like the moment you hear them. Now, since loot doesn't respawn, I like to break the loot containers as I empty them. No sense in being, ooh, candy when there's no candy. 4 bits. Brass and some coffee. Alright, see, I'm bleeding out now, but not much damage taken, so I'm going to use that there thingy. Yes, the bandage, which I will be making more of in short order. Number 4. Ooh. This right here, I couldn't have asked for a better book. Now I can make scrap iron equipment. I believe the scrap iron tiered objects do require iron arrow tips. Yes, I suck at more iron arrow tips. Probably keep one of those for a mold, but I won't be dealing with that just now. I do not need you. Go away. And I think for this game I will be scrapping excess recipes since I don't need them. Okay. Scrap that. Scrap that. This can all be scrapped. I usually like to leave the brass objects in their native form, but then that's just me being a hoarder and liking to say, look at me, I've got 50 brass candlesticks, whoop-de-doo. So I will not be doing that for this game. Okay, so this looks like another point of interest pathway. Grab some more cotton to replace my easy bandage. Gonna need to get some more... Okay, that sounded pretty close. Sounds like the bear is otherwise occupied. That's the other one. Scrap that too. I found something else with bears. They seem to prioritize the player slightly above the zombies. Ergo, if you are close, and they are playing with zombie friends, there is a good chance that they will come after you instead of the zombies. And I was all kinds of what the heck. Okay, so we have a metal building. Oh, Ammunition Nation. I'll scrap that. Alright. These points of interest, as usual, will likely have... There's a good chance we might find some stuff in here. Yeah, that broke. Alright, I have stones. Okay, we should be able to make... Oh, that's why. I'm on weapons. Don't ask. Give me something better! What do we get? Quality 3? 3! Gunpowder. Yeah, they have the oil barrel. Honestly, I'm going to leave the oil barrel behind. I don't need it. Take that, I think. I don't foresee within 7 days having any object that needs it. Besides, I can come back for it. That can be a thing. Okay, there's a zombie right there. Who's probably going after the bear going after the zombies. I am going this way. This might lead back to the road. Bones! Yay! I don't need a bone shiv. Oh, water source. Good on it. I need to be slowing down looking for some more nests. Honestly, prairie savannas are my favorite for nest discovery locations. Well, prairies and deserts. Maybe it's because there's less grass. I'm not certain. Either way, nests just seem to be very... Good God, this is quite the pathway. So there's that way, and then there's this way. One of these pathways should lead me to a pig! How many shots does it take to kill a pig who's running? No, I'm not even gonna try. Not even. Okay, is that water source the point of interest? Or not? I don't think it is. We found another house. That's the other type. That might be interesting. I honestly want a pot, though. I want a campground. That's what I'm hoping for. Wait, a nest? I can't imagine how many nests I'm walking right past. Okay, got 25 of those. Sticks. I do have feathers. Let's make some more arrows. 63. I'll plant you, that you may grow big and strong and tall, and then I might cut you down as well. And another prefab house. Let's see, so this one okay. This is the third, a different type. Alright, now we're closing up on the half-an-hour point of this video. Good God, it's only afternoon. For the people who don't understand military time, subtract 12 and you get 14... No, that's not right. You get 4:30 in the afternoon. Yes, I saw you. And yes, I'm checking my 6. Occasionally. And I hear something on my 9. Switching to melee mode. Oh, good. Looks like a one-shot is more than 3/4 of their health. Of oil. Dead. Feathers. Woo! You must be going after a bird. You eat a bird. Pills. Pills are good. I like my pills. Nurses! More pills. Give me pills. Ah, 5 hits. Good loot. Ow. Alright, this time I'm gonna use one of these. Okay, I still have 3. Oh, you caught up. Well, fine then. Just keep my distance, recover some stamina. That should help a little bit with the zombie brain splattering. Ow. Aw, I needed that. Give me back my levels! Or wellness. There's a lot of them in this area. Alright, that seemed to go a little better. 2 more pipes. Try hard. I like that name that Midnight Designer gives his crawlers. Try hards. Oh, you are still trying hard. Try hard. I'm up to 8. Damn, I'm doing really good on the short iron pipes. I'm gonna need 1 more for the grill. And maybe 2 more, and I can make a blunderbuss. It's up to 11. Yes, over here. Hello, nurse. Oh, I missed. I can still hear one coming. Over there. I think it's another nurse. Ooh. Wellness adjustment. Also, take some of these. And read this. And scrap the copy, because everyone needs less than 2 copies. is another nurse. Ooh, these are a good thing to have around. I am getting super mega extra lucky on my nurses. This pleases me to uncalculable varieties. You seem to have a lot on your mind, madame. Let me open your mind to new possibilities, like arrows. I don't think I'm hitting you in the face. That was not your face. There we go. How do you feel now? Is your mind open to new possibilities? Or new arrows? Okay, I shall take the water and throw in a few things that I do not require at this precise moment. Because I need space for simple things, like wood frames, of which I will need 5. I have 5. I also have level 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And delicious hand gesture of happiness. Go figure. I got 2 more short iron pipes. Oh, this is gonna be good. Scrap metal. Scrap metal. Over. Did I see? Yes, I did. Chair, give you a fuel. Time is now 1900. Ooh, repair tool. Those are handy. Now here's another thing. And trust me, once you get a better axe, this only takes 1 hit, even with a stone axe. But you get wood debris, which is not bad. Wood debris is worth 4 planks. Ooh, large beef fridge. Don't mind if I do. Empty bottles. I don't care if I don't, or do, because I will. Upstairs, we have a bookshelf. The bookshelf is empty, also worth wooden planks. Oh, here we go. That is what I was hoping to find, but not actually expecting to find, but I found. And a bed. Give me the bed. Okay, I can't have the bed. Yep, that won't. And should I do a bed here, or should I do the bed in the other place? There's the bed. I think the bed will be just fine right there. Now it's my bed. More freaking grain alcohol. Alright. There we go. Alright. With that, this house has been looted. We have some planks. I think next episode I'm going to spend the night, do some crafting, probably see how good a crafted bow and other stuff I can do. While I spend the first night, it's all too likely I'll skip through the night so that we can do more fun stuff during the daytime when you can actually see what's going on. And 16 chairs, see? 1 minute 0 seconds. That's 16 minutes. Not bad compared to a wooden frame, which is 2.5, but requires at least twice as much wood. Maybe. I'm gonna have to consider the cost versus return of the wooden frames, which we do keep a lot of. Ah, that's right. The trick is that these, as a crafting recipe, donate 3 per recipe. So while it's 4.5 planks per recipe, you actually get 3. So that's quite a bit more, undeniably. Alright. That will be the first episode of the Challenge World. Made it to 20 hours. Got some good stuff. I believe the scrap helmet only requires scrap metal. That is cloth. Scrap chest armor. Yes, does require leather. However, I did get the leather book, which means I will be needing to go after some critters. Several of them. But I can at least make the helmet. That's a bonus. Alright, signing off. Goodbye!